Okay, we're all loaded up with our purified water. I've got 8 cups in here, thereabouts. And I'm going to put 8 tablespoons of turbinado in here, which turbinado is one of the, turbinado and sucanat and rapadura are some of the sugars that are the unrefined sugars that still have the molasses intact. I forgot my count. I'm going to have to stop this and count. That might have been 5, 6, 7, 8. I got into talking about these sugars and lost count. I hope that's 8. So anyway, it has the molasses intact, and the molasses is loaded with nice minerals that make your grains very happy, fat, and plump. So we're going to mix in the turbinado really well. We want it all dissolved. Now turbinado and sucanat and rapadura sometimes will have little bits of residue that won't dissolve very well because it's unrefined. There's some harder particles in there, but very, very few. Just a few might be left. So if you see a few, that's okay. So let's see. It has a nice caramel color because of the molasses, and it will turn your grains colors. Your grains will take on a bit of a caramel color. If you use white sugar, which I don't recommend, your grains will be clear or opaque white. Okay, let's see if that settles now. Meanwhile, I'm going to get 1 fig. I want an organic fig or a date or 6 to 8 raisins, making sure there are no oils, there are no preservatives, no sulfites, and I want organic because I don't want to be brewing pesticides. So this is going to go in. I've got half of an organic lemon. We're not going to squeeze that. We're just going to put it in there. The lemon helps balance the pH, and the fig gives your brew a little something to ferment, a little more sugar to ferment in there. So that's good and dissolved. So I'm going to go ahead and put my grains in, which are still draining. Rinse the sugar off my spoon here. I've washed out my jar, making sure that my jar is no longer hot before I start my second brew. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I have a little bit left. I'm just going to go ahead and dump them. It's okay to have a little bit too many grains, but if you have way too many, you might get a little bit of a cloudy or a sour brew because they're just eating too much sugar. Then I'm just going to put my fig in, put my lemon, half of an organic lemon, again no pesticides in there, and I'm going to put in either a pinch of baking soda and really just a little, or you'll get a slimy surface skin on your water, or your water can even turn cloudy, or a boiled eggshell, which is what I'm going to use. And you want to make sure it's been boiled. You don't want to put an eggshell in there that's not been what we call pasteurized. And just a half of an eggshell is fine. I like to take that little skin part off. That one's going to fall apart on me. Let's try again here. These got kind of crushed in my fridge, so they might all be too crushed. Here we go. I'm going to... No, I don't like how these smell. We're going to go for the baking soda. Pure baking soda, nothing but baking soda. And I just want really just a little pinch is all I want to put in there. And I'll give that a stir with my grains. leave this for 1 to 2 days. If it's really warm, 1 is enough. But usually I'll do a 2-day first ferment. And if you're just starting and this is your first time, this is where you're going to begin with making your first brew. So we're ready to put the top on, and I just use a piece of clean fabric and a little rubber band to keep any little fruit flies, dust, hair, whatever out. And I put that far away from anything else I'm fermenting in my kitchen, at least 8 feet away from any other cultured food, any kombucha, any milk kefir. We don't want the airborne yeasts to be transferring and cross-pollinating those scobies. So he's going to go in a corner all by himself for 2 days until we go to the bottling stage. So enjoy your kefir.